Audio Jungle. 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 Audio Jungle.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Wildcat Den. I'd like to say we had a rough one the other night against Vanderbilt. Lord have mercy. Well, we'll get into that a little bit later. First of all, I'd like to thank you fans that's watching or can watch later or whatever. Appreciate you guys watching. Also, like to give a shout out to our sponsor, Overbay Enterprises. They do house seats, driveways, ditching, retaining walls, grade work, extensive road work, land clearing, development, carports, gravel, tree stump removal, field dirt, stream crossings, and heavy equipment transport, Southwest Virginia, Eastern Kentucky, and Eastern Tennessee. Well, we have a special guest on here with us tonight, William.
Howdy. Howdy.
Tell us, is Kentucky your favorite, your only team you watch? You got more favorite teams, or?
Kentucky in college, and then I like the Bills in the NFL, but that's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to start off talking about that Vanderbilt game? I've only seen some clips of it, but
Oh, you didn't miss nothing.
No, I'm gonna tell you, and I've said this during the winning streak, we looked like a really good team, especially the second half. I don't think we got off the bus in Nashville Wednesday night,
No.
because I mean, from the tip to the end of the game, outplayed, out rebound, outgunned. I mean, I can just go on and on. The thing that bothered me the most, there was no heart and no fight to that team. It was pitiful to watch. I think you can get more out of watching a kindergarten basketball game than you watched at
That's
Memorial
best.
Team.
You get more excitement out of a high school game than what you
at
got.
least
Yeah.
you laugh for the little kids.
I'm telling you, that just. And the thing that bothers me the most about this is, I've been 50-50 with Mark Pope. I was happy to see Cal gone because I thought it was just time for a change. And last year we assembled a roster in a month and we made it all the way to the Sweet 16. This year, I don't think we'll be lucky if we make the tournament the way we're playing, because there's just no grit to this team. I think they play for the individual instead of the name on the jersey.
It's
And that
different.
and
It's different.
yeah,
Like I said a week or two ago, you know, Pope he had them out playing football, and they was having a lot of fun together, and he united that team, and it was like they had a brotherhood. And now it's just a bunch of different individuals just playing the pickup game every night, kind of like some Cal's teams. But
I tell you, the thing too is, I just don't think there's no. I don't think there's no unity on this team. I think everybody's just
Kind of out for themselves.
yeah, exactly. And this is the problem that we've all. I like Gail's comment. No discussing the bandy game. I think this is what's going to become of college basketball in the next couple of years. It's all about the NIL money, and I know being a big basketball school like we are, you got to spend the money, but I think this is the proven result of what spending that money is. And I think it's really going to hurt college basketball in the next little bit. It's hurting us now because
Oh yeah.
I don't know if y'all seen the reports all this week about Jaden Quaintance. They're basically he's on shutdown right now.
Yeah, he shut down.
And
Yeah,
he was talking about that. I sent a comment earlier today on Facebook. I scrolled through, and they said that he shut down. And then I sent a bunch of comments and said, "Well, why don't he just like get off the team then?"
Yeah, donate that money somewhere else is what they was calling for. Yeah,
come in and be able to do it.
It's basically like Sharp. Remember, he didn't play one game.
Yeah.
He got drafted.
Yeah,
he was first round.
Yeah, and I like that. They said he was from whatever part of the country he was from, and he said, and the University of Kentucky. The man he suited up for us. He never played a minute, never touched a court in a game. I mean, and the University of Kentucky. Yeah, that killed me.
Yeah.
That was another. That was Cal pushing him out the door. Got him in, early enrollee, and then pushed him out before he even touched the court. But the whole the JQ thing is a little different. He tore his ACL at Arizona State. He comes out, he dominates St. John's. We don't win that game unless he plays, in my opinion. He manhandled down low. And then you'll be lucky if you see him again this year. I don't see it. Not with his draft stock, projecting him a top 20 pick. And I don't see him suiting back up for us. I don't.
They done said he's shutting it down.
Yeah. I think he should just give his spot up to somebody else and give him a try, give him a chance.
Well, they said they're bringing somebody off the practice squad, but I can't remember who it was.
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne.
Yeah, but see, now the thing about that was they was talking about it the other night when Cam broke his foot against Texas. They was talking about next man up, and they was talking about Trent getting more minutes and everything, which he did play a lot more against Vanderbilt. He hit 1-3, but I mean that obviously that was it. But they was talking about Hawthorne coming in, but you see they've already redshirted him. So will they pull that red shirt off of him? But now Pope's saying he's injured.
You brought up Trent.
Yeah.
What'd they add to him? 20, 25 pounds?
Yeah, it's somewhere in that ballpark.
Why do they do that? He's an outside shooter. I mean, and I don't know. They did it so he could probably play a little bit more in the paint and rough some people up, but they ain't using him.
I was about to say, he does fairly decent getting rebounds and stuff, so maybe putting a little weight on him, he might be able to get in there and bang around with him.
I just wonder if that ain't harder on his knees.
The thing that kills me about Trent is, going into this season, Pope said, we believe in our Kentucky kids. We've got to keep them local. We got to keep them in the state. Well, here's the thing. Trent comes in, and I noticed this against Vanderbilt too. He comes in, he gets 2 or 3 rebounds, gets a steal, comes down, hits a 3-pointer. Guess what? Let me go ahead and just take you out. Let me put you on the bench for the next 10 minutes. Then he comes back out second half, gets a couple more rebounds. You know what Pope does? Pulls him right back out and puts him back on the bench again. It kills me.
Last game I got to watch, he got a held ball, and Kentucky got the possession. Pope pulled him straight to the bench. He didn't play one more play.
And then he got on there after the Texas game, and he says, we don't win that game unless Trent Noah gets him 2 rebounds that he got. The one that was real late in the game with like less than a minute to go. You know what he does? Right to the bench, he takes him.
Yeah, there's one that Zach knows. I kind of disagree with is Garrison.
No. We've all been against BG this year.
I don't. He does so much stuff to hurt him. No rebound, no defense, passing the ball like just throwing.
He acts like against Vanderbilt. He acted like he was lost.
Yeah.
I don't think he puts forth. I don't think he applies himself. He's got the size.
Oh yeah.
And he's got the size, and I'm sure he's got the ability, but I don't think he applies himself. And last year I didn't feel like he did, but I figured maybe this year he'll break through. But he's got worse, I think.
Yeah,
I think last year was his breakout year, and it wasn't much as this year. I mean, he's been terrible, and I mean just terrible with a capital terrible.
Well, they were all terrible. The Vanderbilt game, like the Ortega Oway and what's his name, they tossed it in and out of bounds.
Oh, that's Marino. Yeah.
You already know that's third grade level and learning. Don't throw the ball in and then get it back. That's just,
I mean, no, he pitched it right to Oway, and Oway just walks it out of bounds and throws it back in. That referee, he quickly called it. And I think you sent me a message. You said, "What was that?" And I said, "I have never seen that in my life."
Yeah, I think Brent posted that video on the page, and I watched it. I can't tell you how many times I watched it before I figured out what happened. I'm like, did that really happen?
When they called that, I thought, well, he stepped over the line. I had to go back and watch it after that.
Then
me and Will got talking about it, and I watched it on how many times, and I was like, man, that is grade school.
Yeah.
I mean,
they didn't show up. Mine.
No. Well, now I've heard they do that a lot, but they just don't call it. Nobody don't notice it. But
that's the first time I've ever seen it.
That's the first time I ever noticed it, or at least I recall. But
yeah. I mean,
after it happened, they just looked like, oh well, they just kind of shrugged their shoulders and went on with the motions. They wasn't no urgency or nothing.
No.
I'm telling you, you're gonna see a real basketball team tomorrow when we play Arkansas.
Oh yeah, when Arkansas does better. I hate to say it.
Hey, but get this. I want to tell y'all this while I'm thinking about it. So, Rusty, a couple weeks ago, I was telling you about the Mark Pope and John Calipari comparison since he went to Arkansas. They got an identical record again at 38-19.
Oh, my Lord.
So somebody tomorrow is getting win number 39 and somebody's getting loss number 20.
Yeah. It's at Arkansas, ain't it?
And the Cal lovers are going to come out.
Oh, 100%. You wait till about 8:30, 9 o'clock tomorrow when this game's over. And, buddy, it's all going to be pig suey this and pig suey that. Yeah. I hate that.
Now, I mean, I was ready for Cal to go. I think he's a pretty good person, and I think he had some great times at Kentucky. And I'm sure he'll probably retire as a Cat.
Oh, yeah.
He'll probably get – I don't know if he'll get a statue, but he'll at least get a banner.
If they don't put his banner, if they don't put his banner in Rupp Arena, something's bad wrong. I know we didn't end on the greatest terms, but the man got us to 4 Final Fours. He got us to 2 national championships. He had a 38-0 season that we barely lost to Wisconsin.
I was trying to figure out that comment. That's coming from.
I think it's a typo. I think it's what's up, Zach, Rusty, and Will. I think it's a typo.
It's coming from our YouTube email address.
I don't know.
We'll forget about that.
If you're trying to say what's up, what's up?
Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like before we went on this 5-game winning streak, I felt like we had a good shot at least getting in a tournament and winning maybe 1 or 2 games, at least 1 game, maybe 2 games.
Yeah.
And now after this Vanderbilt game, before that 5-game streak, I didn't think we was even going to make it.
No.
But now after this Vanderbilt game, I don't know. We're probably going to be a bubble team.
Well, I seen earlier where Joe Lenardi had us as a 6 seed as of the Vanderbilt game, and he dropped us to a 7 seed now. So he just dropped us one spot with that loss.
But I mean, I just feel like maybe the wheels might come off, and we might just start.
Well, what you was talking about earlier, it don't get no easier from here. You still got Tennessee, you still got Florida twice, you still got Auburn. So I mean, you still got to run a gauntlet. And I told you, the SEC's the best conference in America in basketball, football, any sport really. And it ain't easy. It ain't easy being a Kentucky fan neither. So
Well, I mean, like I was saying about Cal, I mean, don't got nothing against him, but it's time to move on. And as far as Pope goes, I'm still supporting him, but like we'll see if we're still looking like it's this time next year. It might be a different story.
That's what me, you, and Brent was talking about there a couple weeks back. I don't think no changes happen after this year. But if something don't happen year 3 and we ain't, back to being that gold standard and we're still, dropping 12, 13 games a year. I mean, look what happened to Billy G. And I hate to say it. He had 2 bad years in Lexington. I mean, it had all us fans. We was losing to teams like Gardner Webb and Virginia Military Institute. I mean, we had a bad 2 years.
I watched his last game up here at Notre Dame with NIT.
Oh, that was when they had Hiring Goatee, wasn't it? That rebounding machine.
Yeah, and they had Meeks.
Yeah. He's one of the best college basketball
Meeks,
players.
I think, through that game, they benched him. He'd be wide open, and he would like pump it, and then he would just pass it. I think he was trying to get Gillespie fired because I felt like he was throwing games like 3 games. I think he threw enough games to get him knocked out of the big tournament that year.
I don't remember much about that NIT run we had, but I do remember that dunk that Perry Stevenson put down on UNLV in that first round game. We was playing at Memorial Gym. And he jumped from the foul line and dunked over somebody. And I remember going crazy watching that. But I don't remember much. I remember we played them and Creighton, and I think we lost to Notre Dame that year. But I don't think we're Billy G material bad, but we're not far from the ballpark. He went 40 and 27. We're 38-19 with Pope right now. So I mean, it's a couple less wins, but a lot less losses. So
before we go over the top 10, there's a big matchup probably just now starting 8:00. Michigan and Michigan State. Who you guys picking in that game?
Michigan.
Where's it at?
Ooh, I don't know.
Let me look. Cause let's see here. Man, that's a good one. That one is just tipped off. It's in East Lansing at Michigan State. Number 3 versus number 7.
My heart says Michigan State. I'm going with Michigan State.
Well, if Michigan State shows up like they did against us, I'll take Michigan State. But I'm going to tell you, I watched Michigan come back the other night from 16 down on Nebraska and beat them, and they was unbeaten.
Michigan's good.
It's hard to bet against either one of them because Memphis, my bad. Michigan scores the ball. Michigan State defends the ball. But I'd take Michigan State at home in that one.
I'm
a big Izzo fan, and
I like Tom Izzo.
And they're a tough team, but Michigan's playing really good basketball.
Michigan can score the ball from anywhere. I mean, you remember they had that stretch in November where they won, I think it's 3 or 4 games by over 100 points. Michigan.
Yeah.
Taking the Wolverines. Yeah.
That's a good. I mean, that's a heck of a game, regardless who wins. That's a good one. That's okay. It's Brent. Okay. We missing you tonight, Brent.
Yeah, where you at? I thought I was starting to think it's AI or something coming from our YouTube account. Hey, I ain't lying to you. Well, you boys, let's go over the top 10. before we go over the top 10, well, let's just go over top 10, and then we'll go over this other points I got. Coming in at number 10, we got Houston, 18-2. Their key wins are Auburn, Arkansas, Cincinnati, Texas Tech. They lost to Tennessee and Texas Tech.
I watched that Texas Tech game over the weekend, man. That was a good one. I think Texas Tech only won by either 2 or 4 points in overtime. That was a good one. And I'm telling you, Houston's a good team. They got a good coach in Kelvin Sampson too.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I mean, they was 10 seconds away from being national champions last year.
Number 9, we got Illinois, 18-3. Key wins: Texas Tech, Tennessee, and Purdue. Purdue went downhill.
Yeah,
hey, that's a good resume.
Their 3 losses: Alabama, UConn, and Nebraska.
That's a perfect resume right there for 21 games in.
That's not bad.
No, and they got the Big Z and his brother.
Big Z still playing?
Yeah, he transferred. Yeah, he transferred up there to play with his brother. We put his brother out of the tournament last year, 2nd round.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he left Cal and went up there. I don't know how good he's doing, but
number 8, we got Iowa State. They got one key win, in my opinion. That's Purdue. They're 19-2. They lost to Kansas and Cincinnati.
I forgot about Cincinnati beating them, but I know Kansas destroyed them the other night. I think they was 16-0 and Kansas beat them by 30-something.
Bill Self, Kansas, they're always, you got to watch out for them.
Yeah, they could be a team that, could lose 15 games, make the tournament, win a national championship. They're just that good coached.
Here's number 7, Michigan State. We just talking about 19-2. They beat Arkansas, Kentucky, North Carolina, and USC. I think at the time USC might have been pretty decent, but their 2 losses are to Duke and Nebraska.
2 good losses to have. Hey, I'm telling you, I wouldn't have thought that they was going to be this good coming into the season because they had no hype whatsoever. Which when we played them, I mean, they dogged us.
I think that's the way Izzo wants it.
Yeah.
Number 6, we got Gonzaga, 21-1. They beat Alabama, Kentucky, and UCLA, and their losses to Michigan.
That's good.
I figured after they whipped us in Nashville, I didn't think they was going to fall off the rocker anytime soon.
They look pretty good.
But and here's the thing about them, they don't go away from playing the top competition in non-conference. But man, when they get in conference, that's like a 1, maybe 2 team league with them and St. Mary's. Other than that whole conference is garbage.
Which one of them moved to the Pac-12? Last year, was it them or Creighton? It was Gonzaga or Creighton or one of them.
Gonzaga, I think Gonzaga did, but I don't think that conference. Is the Pac-12 open this year, or is it next year when it comes into effect?
I don't know.
I was thinking that West Coast Conference was still into effect until they got all the football schools and all that set up. They wasn't going to make actually like a conference, but.
Oh, okay, you might be right about that. I've always thought that Pac-12 has been garbage anyways.
Yeah, it's been terrible for years.
For years. Well, number 5, we got Nebraska. They're 20-1. They beat Illinois and Michigan State's their big wins. They've lost to Michigan.
I haven't seen them play, but I've seen highlights from the Michigan game they played the other night. I mean, they look pretty good. I've never known Nebraska to be relevant in basketball though in my lifetime.
No, not basketball. We'll see if he comes back. I don't know what happened to Williams,
Yeah.
folks.
He messaged me, said he'd be back in just 1 second.
I see him pop back up. I put him back up there. Number 4, we got Duke.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, that's just one team. And I mean, football, they don't bother me too bad because they've been non-relevant for so long. But in basketball, I can't stand them. I'd rather see anybody win but them. I'd rather see Afghanistan win.
I tell everybody anybody knows me. I said, anybody knows me. I would rather sit and watch paint dry than watch a Duke basketball game.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I used to say, you can't spell Duke without UK, but man, Duke's been more relevant than we have for the last couple of years. So I mean,
they was smart though. They sat there and had that guy, what's that coach's name they got? He's a younger guy, and they put him in training for a few years before they just turned him loose. They went and hired their guy a few years before their guy retired.
Yeah, so, he was actually one of the point guards, I think, for the 2010 national championship, I think. And then he came in as a grad assistant, worked his way up, and he was just waiting on Coach K to retire, and he knew he was getting it.
So we got Duke, the 19-1. They beat Texas, Kansas, Arkansas, Florida, Michigan State. They beat Louisville twice and SMU. Their only loss is to Texas Tech. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I don't see how they ain't number 1. Well, I don't see it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Shire ain't turned away from, staying with college basketball. He goes out and gets some 1 or 2 portal guys, but buddy, he's still back in 5 stars.
There's William back. We got you back, William. We're at number 3, Michigan. 19-1. They beat Auburn.
Walk outside and check on something.
They beat Auburn, Gonzaga, USC, Nebraska. Their only loss is to Wisconsin. Wisconsin's 11-5. That don't sound right, but they had to play more games than that.
I tell you what, lost them again, didn't we?
Yeah. He said he had to go check on something. But
he
went plumb out this time. I think there he is. There you
are. That stretch that they had in November, they beat Gonzaga by 40. They had Gonzaga down by 40 or 45 points. They beat Auburn by 30 the night before. I mean, Michigan's a real deal this year in basketball.
Yeah, Michigan is the real deal. I'll tell you, last time they was good was I can't remember that old guy's name, but he reminds you of Barnes. When he left there, he went to Cleveland Cavaliers. He had them doing pretty good.
I
can't think of his name.
John Beeline.
That's him. That's it, exactly.
He was the one that coached them that year. I think 2013 they had Trey Burke. They made it to the national championship when Louisville beat them, and then I think the next year he was still there, and we knocked him out in the late 8 on one of the Harrison's game-winning threes.
And then he went to the Cavaliers, and then I don't know what happened to him. You thought he would come back to college. He's a good coach.
I think they fired him not long into the season. I don't think he even lasted 1 year with them.
It wasn't much more than that. I think LeBron might even still be in there.
That's what I was going to say. LeBron probably just wanted him gone. And what he wants, he gets.
I think the Lakers or somebody went against him this year. Jeannie Buck, she went.
Him and Dalton Connect got into it, I reckon. And you know what? Dalton Connect now plays for the Trailblazers as of this morning.
Oh, Lord.
So it don't take much to get traded off a LeBron team. You just disagree, you're gone.
Yeah.
I mean,
Number 2, we got UConn, Big Dan Hurley. Last year they was garbage.
that's Danny Dimebags, buddy.
They beat BYU, Illinois, Kansas, and Texas. Their only losses to Arizona. They're 20-1.
Ooh.
Hey, that's a good one-loss resume right there, buddy.
They're probably right next in line behind Duke, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
How about you, William?
I agree. That's a good record to have.
I mean, I was probably on my hate list, probably right after Duke.
Hey, well, here, I got a question for you, Rusty. And if you had to watch Duke and Louisville play like they did the other night, who would you cheer for?
I'm cheering for Louisville.
Yeah,
Me too.
I mean,
All right, here's you another one. Louisville plays Tennessee. Who would you cheer for?
Tennessee.
I got to cheer for Louisville.
There's a guy we go to church with, and I wish Brent was on here, but his name's Mike. And you ask him that question, he says, I cheer for Tennessee all day long. I bleed blue. He said, but I also cheer for the SEC conference. I couldn't bring it to myself to cheer for Tennessee in nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you Brent's answer. Yeah, I'm gonna give you Brent's answer.
Yeah.
I ain't cheering for neither one of them. I ain't gonna cheer for
Brent?
Oh boy, he's a crackerjack. Anyways, number 1, Arizona, 21-0.
Yep.
They beat Florida, UConn, Auburn, Alabama, and BYU's their key wins.
Hey, they about blew that one the other night against BYU.
BYU,
Hey, they was when I turned it on, it was about 13 minutes ago. They was up 17 or 19, and I fell asleep and got up the next morning, and they barely held on and won by 3. So BYU, I mean, they push them to the limit, but Arizona's the best until you beat them. I said that the entire football season about well, it's about Ohio State until Indiana got a hold of them, but until you beat them, they're the best.
Yeah.
Here we go. I think we got Brent coming in here.
Uh-oh.
All right, he's popping up.
All right, when he comes in, we got to give him the wave.
Yeah.
Throw him arms up.
Well, he's trying to get in here. I don't know where he is. He just got that little camera. But anyways, what I was getting at before we started this top 10, you boys realize the closest to top 10 we got. Here we go. There you are. The closest to the top 10 we got is Arkansas. They're ranked 15th.
There he went.
There he went.
It's
Arkansas's ranked 15th. And I think maybe he wanted off stage for a minute. He'll put himself on there. Arkansas's ranked 15th. Do you guys know how many SEC schools we got in the top 25?
No.
How many would you think?
Without looking.
I mean, last year we was rolling. That's my list. Bad.
Right now, the only 2 that I know of is, well, no, there's 3. There's Arkansas, Vanderbilt, and I think Florida should be ranked, shouldn't they? I think they was 19.
We got 4 in the top 25, but that's ridiculous.
Oh, and Alabama. I forgot about them.
Yeah, they got that big 7-foot G leaguer now. They're going.
But if you get me started on that right there, I'll talk all night about that.
I was about to talk a lot about that.
Big G leaguer. They said that judge had some kind of affiliation with boosters or something there.
Get the judge out of there to get him off of the case or off the whatever. So.
I don't know.
Marissa bath our little poodle. You ought to see how mad he looks right now. He
That
quit
little
laughing every
dog.
time. Yeah, let me see him. Look here.
Okay. Brand ain't wanting in here.
Let's see. Come here. Look at him, how mad.
He can be the mascot of the day.
That's what them Gators gonna look like on Valentine's Day.
Boys, what y'all think about Big Bill Belichick? Wasn't the first round Hall of Famer.
That's an insult to the National Football League, in my opinion.
That's an insult to the National Football League. I mean,
Bill Belichick.
I
And
mean,
the thing about it is, I've been a diehard Titans fan all my life, and I hated the Patriots. I still to this day I hate Tom Brady. But Tom Brady's probably gonna go down as the greatest football player of all time, just like Belichick ought to go down for the greatest coach of all time. I know people love him, people hate him, but you can't take away what he done for the game. You just can't.
well, I couldn't stand Tom Brady when he first came out because I was a big Drew Bledsoe fan. And
I like
Bledsoe got hurt, and then when Brady went in, they never looked back. And, and rightfully so. I mean, Bledsoe never really panned out to what, all the hype. I don't know if he maybe didn't ever really fully recover from his injury or what, but over the years, they gained my respect. I've never been a Patriots fan, but I like Vrabel. I like to see Drake May do good, but
yeah.
these two teams in this Super Bowl,
I think he's the first coach ever to go from getting fired from one team, making it to the Super Bowl as the head coach of another team. And he's also the first player coach combo to win a Super Bowl and play for a Super Bowl with the same team.
He sat out a year or two after Tennessee fired him. What he sat out about 2 years, didn't he?
No, he sat out a year. My bad.
Just 1 year?
Yeah, because they fired him and he sat out, and then as whoever the Patriots coach was, they parted with him and got Vrabel.
Okay.
Yeah, Marissa just told me that too. She said if he wins it this year, he'll be the first one.
But I mean, based on what he's done, it's a disgrace that he didn't get voted in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
I mean,
bad as I hate him, bad as I hated him in the game, you can't just spit in somebody's face like that.
He say,
can't.
Here's his interview. Oh.
Yeah.
This is game.
But I will say this: he's a terrible coach in North Carolina. Terrible coach.
We'll see next year. We gotta give him next year.
Well, it's like y'all talk about Mark Pope. Everybody's wanting to hang him. Everybody's want to get rid of him. I'd say give him another year or so and let him actually get some players in, fresh ones that's not hurt, and let's see what we can get out of him.
Well, I seen this year they said we spent that $22 million on a team of 6 men. We got everybody 6 men.
Yeah, because in all honesty, the only ones we brought in was we got Cam, we got old man Mo, JQ, Aberdeen.
Y'all could what's that guy? I can't say.
Oh yeah. Well, technically, Yelovich is a freshman. He came in as a whatever you call it, cross seas, international, whatever it is. I think he's a freshman.
Yeah, But
we
didn't
did
play for the G League and had 2 or 3 NBA contracts or nothing like that.
Hey, think about it now about what about the whole NIL deal, and I hate to keep bringing it up, but you remember back in 2010 when we signed a 5-star recruit named Enos Kanter?
That sounds familiar.
Okay. Well, he was deemed ineligible to never play college basketball. You know why? Because he got money from playing overseas, and he wasn't even the age of 18 yet. He got $30,000 for playing for Stonebridge Prep in California. Now, guess what? It's all legal. Bring him back to college. Bring him back. Let him play another year or 12. Whatever. I mean, it's bull crap.
If you can be out,
Yeah.
Hey, look at Bediako. He's been out for 3 years. Hey, I'm not happy in the G League. Let me run back to Alabama. And that judge says, pal, you know what, buddy? You're eligible. You go right ahead and play.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate college sports this time because, I mean, it's bad. You ain't happy doing something, just whine and cry a little bit, then go back to college and play some more.
Oh yeah.
Brent,
good enough.
You see, we made the pick.
What's up? Well, what's up?
You see,
what's up, William?
Howdy.
You see, me and Zach made your pick for the Louisville, Tennessee fantasy game. Well, scenario.
No, I did.
Brent.
We said, I ain't picking either one of them.
We was doing your hand wave as you would say, I ain't picking Tennessee or Louisville. They both can lose.
I ain't picking either.
I ain't picking either one of them. Who'd you pick, William?
We took Louisville. I mean, it's just
I think I picked
William picked Louisville.
No, he picked Tennessee.
Yeah,
Tennessee.
Okay.
Tennessee.
Yeah, he had a pop in his hands, or they would have been coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Like one.
Tennessee's like the battle of the Cumberland Gap, boys. We can't lose them games.
Well, Brent, I was telling him about Mike at church. We was talking about that one Wednesday or one Sunday after church. We was saying, yeah, somebody to pick. You know what he said? He said, I'd cheer for the SEC conference. I'd pick Tennessee. And I said, Mike, buddy. I mean, that's what he said. He cheered for anybody in the SEC.
Nah.
Oh. Marissa said she's going to tell Mike I'm talking about him. I hope he sees it. Mike, I love you.
Well, boys, here's something interesting.
He's probably watching. He's probably watching.
Arkansas 16-5. They're second in the SEC.
Oh.
But I don't understand this. I might have been looking at something wrong. Maybe you guys can help me out here. But A&M's ranked number 1 in the SEC, and they ain't even ranked in the top 25. How's that?
I think I was talking to you about that, Zach, wasn't I? I asked, I said, we about got the same record as A&M.
I kept looking. I said, I'm looking at the wrong AI must popped in this or something. Let
me look at this. Y'all got me curious now.
Yeah, I talked about it on the game the other night. I said that we could be, because I asked him, I said, why are we ranked? And he said we wasn't. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, Arkansas 16-5, Kentucky's 14-7. Arkansas is favored by 7.5.
Well, I can tell you what, if they don't come in, if they played like they're snowed in, then it'd be an awful game.
Arkansas's lost to Michigan State 66-69. Duke 71-80. Houston 85-94. Auburn 73-95, Georgia 76-90. Their key wins are Louisville 89-80, beat Texas Tech 93-86. They beat Tennessee 86-75. They beat Vanderbilt 93-68. And
I watched them play Saturday night. No, Wednesday night is for our game. And they needed a miracle comeback, but they got it. And I think they ended up beating a very terrible Oklahoma team. But I just looked at that, and A&M is 16-4, 6-1 in conference, and not even ranked. I mean, that's just right now. You got A&M at 6-1. Arkansas 6-2, Florida 6-2, Vandy, Auburn, and Kentucky all at 5-3.
Oh, bro.
He's got his Pope hat on.
Got the hat going on.
Hey, that's what I was saying about Cal earlier. I ain't give up on Pope yet. Now talk to me this time next year. But right now, he's still our coach.
I agree. Give him
Might have
One
whiffed
more
on these
year
players.
and hope with Pope.
We
agree.
might have whiffed on these players. And this game, this Arkansas game, if we win it, we got to win it. I don't care if we don't make the tournament. We got to beat Cal and keep the Cal lovers in the closets. That's what we got to do. We got to keep Cal lovers' mouths shut.
Ask you.
I'd rather win this game than make the tournament. That's what you're going to ask me. Huh?
Yeah, because they all come out as soon as we lose.
Yeah.
The Cal people start saying
Cal
you ran
lovers.
him off. Okay. Let me ask you guys something. Was it time for Cal to leave?
Yeah.
William, Rusty,
Yeah.
Zach, was it time for him to leave, do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen a lot of comments over the past week. And I'm with you guys.
I agree, Michael.
You know, Pope's our coach.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree,
He's our coach. He's our guy. I mean, it was time to move on. Like I said, Cal might get a statue, definitely a banner. Don't hate the guy, nothing like that, but it was time to move on. And this is our transition period. And it is what it is. Maybe he whiffed on these players. I think he's got at least two more years.
You know, it would just begin
at least.
You know, they talk about the players and this. Okay, yeah. I was getting tired of coming in with the number one recruiting class, going 26-4, and getting false hope and get to the tournament and getting beat out in the first two rounds.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
His last 5 years or so. I mean, we would burn through the regular. I mean, we would burn through the regular season, and then you get your hopes up, and then he didn't even care about the SEC tournament, so he just wanted to go through. And then when we did get the 27-4 teams, you get beat by in the first and second round. He couldn't even beat Kansas State.
No.
Had a perfect setup one year to go to the Final Four, and we couldn't beat them.
I'll tell you what.
They didn't even have Frank Martin.
Do you remember that when they had? So
I think what,
and then everybody just as soon as we start losing their own Pope, they get on Pope's case. You know, hey, he's our coach. But I got tired of going through. Well, I know y'all know what I'm
talking about. Pope the kitty cats. Pope the kitty cats.
I'll say this. You know, we was talking about. You remember the Gonzaga game last year? We was down by 19 points. What Pope do? He switched up from a man-to-man defense to a 1-3-1 zone, forced him to shoot threes, and guess what? That right there, and even the Duke game last year when Cooper Flagg had the ball the last two possessions, if you go back and you watch that little, I think it's 10 or 15-second clip, it shows Pope, and he calls that play out identical. He says Cooper's going to the left, y'all double him. As soon as he hits that foul line, he comes off that spin. Yeah. Otega, you'll be right there to take it. See, that's the difference between a coach and just a recruiter. And I've used that numerous times. That right there showed me that we there is faith in Pope because he called that play out perfect. And I know a Sweet 16 finish ain't ideal for Kentucky fans. I mean, I want to cut down the net every year and hang a banner, but in reality, if we make it, you know, Elite 8, Final 4, you know, reset to a Sweet 16 and get back up, I love it. There you go, Michael. That's true.
Yeah.
Cal University. And, you know, and here's the thing, too. We was talking about it before you got on. College basketball is changing unless you're Duke University. Duke was, you know, they still go after the 5 stars, but that's what Cal was selling every year. And like Rusty calls him what was it, a car salesman?
He's an NBA salesman's what he was.
Yeah, and I mean that's what he's known for. You know, his first year at Kentucky, he said, I can recruit the best of the best. But after 15 years, if you're still recruiting the best and you're still getting upset in the first round, not making it past first weekend, what good does it do getting 5-star recruits every year?
Well, now, he said this at Kentucky, and I've heard him say it at Arkansas too. And I just heard him say it recently. He cares more about sending these players to the NBA and making them millionaires because he says it affects the closest
Families.
30 to 50 people around him, and he feels like he's helping people by doing that, and he feels like that's more important to him than championships. Well, don't come to Kentucky because we want national championships.
We
Yeah.
won't. Hey, when they hired Mark Pope, if you remember in his introductory speech, he said, "I know the assignment. I am here to help this team win banners." He points right up at the Raptors, right there at all the banners we got. He says, "I know the assignment because I had that assignment." And I think that was a long time coming that we needed a coach with Kentucky roots. But same time, I mean, this team ain't ideally what we need. Yeah, there you go, Michael.
One didn't he have all the banners taken down except for the championship banners?
Who's that?
Pope.
He had the wall
There was
painted
some
that showed the
banners.
he had the wall in the practice facility where it had all the first round picks and stuff. He had it taken down.
Oh, that's what he did.
Yeah, he had the whole wall painted
Yeah,
with the banners. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he said that he's not here to get people to the league. He's here to make people wear that jersey proudly.
Yeah.
So yeah, he took that whole wall down, and
And
Well,
I
guys,
hear people, and I hear people talk about and heard people say, the ones that they can't get over Cal being gone. I've heard, well, he's had such and such final eights, such and such final four. Okay, that's great. I like going to the final fours and final, but it's not a championship.
No.
It's not a championship.
no,
You have to make it to those
yeah,
stages like the Elite Eights and the Final Fours to get to the to win the championship.
but
Okay, that's
and here's
great.
fun-
That's great.
Yeah.
You've got so many Final Fours. You've got so many Elite Eights. Wow.
But if you can't coach yourself out of
Go
the
ahead,
first
Zach.
round, then how are you going to talk about Final Fours, national championships? If you can't make it out of the first weekend of college
Exactly.
basketball, how do you get to where you can hang a banner?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
And it
What's
makes
your
me
thoughts,
sound
Will?
like
You
I
got any
absolutely.
thoughts on that?
Do what?
You got any thoughts on that, William? On what we're discussing here with the first round? I
yeah,
guess getting beat in the first, second round, going through the regular season and just burning it up. Just going. And then get to the tournament time and you just out
Yeah,
first round.
You just poop the bed. Yeah, I agree with that. It's you gotta be a good coach to do it, and also you gotta have your players. So it's your job to go out there and call the plays for them or tell them what to play. If they don't follow through with it, you're doing what you can. But no, I think if you got to coach yourself into it.
Right. I agree. Yeah, I
Well,
agree with you, buddy. I do. I agree.
all right, guys. I give some Arkansas their losses and some of their key wins. Here's Kentucky's losses: Louisville, 88-96, Michigan State, 66-83, North Carolina, 64-67, Gonzaga, 59-94, Alabama, 74-89, Missouri, 68-73, Vanderbilt, 55-80. Key wins: Tennessee, 80. I don't know what. 78. We beat Purdue in the expedition game. We was on a 5-game winning streak before the Vandy game.
Maybe we'll do another 5.
That's one key win, boys.
Yeah.
In the expedition. Here's some common opponents we've had, same as Arkansas. Louisville. Arkansas beat them 89-80. We lost 88-96. Michigan State. Arkansas lost 66-69. We lost 66-83. Tennessee, we both beat them. They beat them 86-75. We beat them 80-78. Ole Miss, we both beat them. They beat them 94-87. We beat them 72-63. LSU, we both beat them. Vanderbilt, they beat them, we lost. They beat them 93-68. They beat us 80-55.
Oh Lord.
They're 5-1 in common opponents. We're 3-3.
Who do we need to stop tomorrow from Arkansas?
Well,
Shut
here's
down,
their,
guys.
here's
Y'all
their
know.
starters. They got two seniors, Travion Brazil, Nick Pringle. They got a freshman, Darius, what's his name, Acuff Jr.
Yeah.
They got a sophomore, Carter Knox. They got another freshman, Malik Thomas. Well, the two seniors are 6'10", 230.
Ooh.
The Darius is 6'3", 190. Carter Knox is 6'6", 220. Thomas is 6'5", 185.
And I think Kentucky can stop them because what was it, Zach? Last year when they played against Cooper, I don't think did he have any points?
Yeah, he went for 30.
I thought they shut him down one game.
We shut him down on the last two possessions of the game when he turned the ball over and he stepped out of bounds. He dominated up until them last two calls.
Yeah.
I think we can shut them down. I honestly think we can. They
I
just
tell you what,
play smart.
the thing about Arkansas is this, and this is where I think it's really going to be. Well, okay, last year we had a run and gun offense. You pull up and you jack up 33s a game. That's what Pope wanted. Obviously, this year we do not have the roster to shoot 33s, or well, we'll say it hit 8 of them, eight or 10. We just don't have that because. But I think if you go down there and you can slow the game down and make them play a half-court offense, I think we decently got a shot. But I think if you get in a run and gun game with Arkansas, we're done at halftime. Same way we was against Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt exercised everything they set out to do. And you got to have somebody to lock down Acuff. Acuff's I'd say he's top 3 freshman of the year. Between him and Boozer, Acuff's averaging like 20 a game, 20, 21 a game. And that's 15 years of John Calipari, we had 2 players score over 20 points a game. So I'm telling you, that's a rare thing for Calipari.
That Carter Knox and Pringle's pretty good too.
Ray Pringle dominated at South Carolina last year. That was a big pickup for Cal.
But he's only starting 2 freshmen. That's kind of odd for him.
Yeah. He's still that Brazil, he's been in Arkansas since he enrolled in school, and Cal kept him. And then he brought in Pringle from South Carolina. Pringle's a really good defensive player. So, you're going to ask a big task tomorrow out of Garrison, Yelovich, and Marino. I'm telling you, Pringle and Brazil can dominate down low.
Well, our starting lineup, the last game was it Jelovic? He's 6'11", 225. Marino, 7 foot, 250. Aberdeen, 6'5", 195. Chandler, 6'5", 205. Why didn't they make him add on 25, 30 pounds? Then we got Oway, 6'4", 220. We got sophomore, freshman, senior, sophomore, senior. So, they don't got us beat really too much in size. Maybe on the average, maybe just by a little bit, but
I think the physicality part of it's that's gonna be your true test. Like I said, here's another thing. I bring this up. During our 5 wins, we've been a second half team. We've trailed in the first half by double digits. I don't think this is going to be one of them games where you can trail by double digits and get out of Arkansas alive. I just don't see it.
I think we need to put Noah in there and tell him.
Just shoot the lights out.
When he gets the ball, shoot it. Either tell him when the ball hits your hands, shoot it. Don't second guess it. Or tell him get down in that paint, and if you don't foul out, you're doing suicides. Tell him get down there and start banging around on them boys.
Yeah.
I mean, tell him to rough them up, get them off their spot, get them off their game. I mean, use him like a, I don't know. That's kind of like Christian Laettner type ball, but make him do it. Either have
I still hate Laettner.
I do too, but he was dirty though.
Yeah, that big stomp to Timberlake's stomach at times should have got him thrown out. But
I'm saying no one needs
remember
to
that.
second
I
guess
remember
himself.
that.
But like we talked earlier, when he does do good, they bench him.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I've said that to Zach. I'm like, why? You got a 5 that's working. Don't fix something that ain't broke. You know?
Yeah. He'll do something good, and then he's on the bench.
Yeah.
you know, I think I can't remember what game it was,
Yeah.
but he had it was before Williams got hurt. But you had Williams, Noah, Aberdeen, Marino, and I want to say Oway. We was actually running a 4-guard lineup, and we had scored like 4 or 5 straight possessions, and then he takes 4 of them out. That's the only thing I question about that. You know, if you got something, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I totally agree.
It's almost
And
like
I'm not-
with subs. It's almost like he just put names in a hat and just draw out. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's pull a name out. Let's see who. Okay, it's such and such. Come on out.
Yeah.
I mean that's what the subbing somebody's like. You know.
Yeah.
He's got to be smarter on that, on playing plays, because
And you know,
Exactly.
they was
William. I've heard a lot of people say that. You got to.
there's a lot of things, you know, like I'll use a Lane Kiffin for a reference on this. He goes by his stat keeper. You know, if he's on the 40-yard line and it says, "Oh, you got a 97% chance to pick up his 4th down, 4th and 1," he don't even hesitate. He just looks over and they give him a thumbs up. If you got somebody that's keeping your stats over there and it says, "Hey, this lineup you got right here, you got an 80% chance to score every possession," why not just go with it?
Well, that brings me to this question. Do
Go
y'all
with
think maybe he needs to get rid of some of his assistants and maybe bring some new? Or do you think maybe he just needs to stick what he's got and try to get different players next year?
Well, I like Jason Hart. I think he's got a chance to get a couple good guards in with him. Mark Fox is not a proven winner anywhere he's been.
Like Jason. I don't.
And
Who don't
Exactly,
like
Zach,
bring-
and I think I've mentioned and told Rusty
Fox.
that too. I don't like.
Oh Lord, Zach just said he liked him.
Yeah.
He said he's good.
no. I said I like Jason Hart.
Oh,
Yeah,
No,
I said I like Jason Hart. I said Mark
was
Fox.
back on
I
Jason
said
Hart.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mark Fox ain't been a proven winner anywhere he's been. I mean, the only reason he
No.
stayed at Georgia for 10 years or whatever he was is because it's
Remember when
Georgia.
Coach
Georgia
George-
basketball wasn't referenced. I mean, they wasn't. You
Yeah.
know,
Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Fox, I never, when I saw it, I said, "Oh my goodness, Fox is on the staff."
and
Now,
the
Jason
only
Hart,
reason,
yeah,
the only reason Fox is on the staff, you know, he gave Pope his first ever coaching job, and then I think Pope was only there like a year.
Exactly.
I think he was. I don't think he was actually an assistant coach. I think he just had some kind of, you know, involved with the team. Then he left that next year and went over to Wake Forest and became an assistant
I think
coach.
he
But
was too.
I think it's loyalty is the only reason Mark Fox is on that staff, because, you know, he took a long shot in Pope getting him on the hardwood. So
I agree. I
so
agree.
you think we
I
need to
agree with
can
you.
a couple of them, replace them, or
well, and the other one, the one that came over from Baylor, the associate head coach, I don't even know him. I don't ever see him do anything but just
I
walk
don't
up and hand a
either.
clipboard. That's it. He hands a
I don't
clipboard.
that'd be a good job for me, clipboard holder.
I can't even remember. Is Alvin
I
Brooks?
bet.
Is that his name? I think that's his name. Alvin Brooks, maybe. Come over from Baylor. But I mean, other than that, I don't see him being nothing more than just a clipboard holder. So I can't say I like him or I don't like him because I ain't never seen him do nothing but this.
I'd
Here you go.
safety tether though, just in case I dropped it.
So, I mean,
Well,
but
picks. Who we picking, guys?
oh Lord,
I think I'm serious. They need to either tell Noah when that ball touches your hands at that 3-point line, shoot it, or put him in there and let him rough some people up. Let him play. Do something. Give him some kind of mission.
give him some minutes and see what he does. But the thing about it is, if he's being productive, don't jerk him out of the game. That kills me.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't many bright spots against Vanderbilt the other night, but he did come in and bust a big 3, and then 2 seconds later, Pope puts him on the bench.
Yeah, I didn't say that game. I get bad.
Me and Will was messaging back and forth. He said, "There's Noah with a 3." I said, "Watch this." And it wasn't 2 seconds later, pulls him right out. And I'm like, dude, I don't understand it.
You're going to leave like Brandon Garrison in that throws the ball away or don't pass right. But you're going to leave him in and let him play half a half.
Garrison.
If that's something. You're going to be like, oh, well, I'm taking you out.
A lot of people ain't going to like me saying this, but I think he's garbage.
Who,
I thought he
Garrison?
was garbage last year. I think he's garbage this year. I would
last year he was decent. This year he's bad.
He missed a lot of shots last year.
But he didn't have no confidence to shoot them neither.
He never looked like he fully applied himself neither year. But last year I thought he'd be better this year. I think he's garbage.
What done it in for me?
Yeah,
what done it in for me is when he wouldn't run down the court and play defense. That drove me to the point where I think I messaged both of y'all, and I was like, man, what is BG doing?
That's
sorry.
Don't want to run down the court.
Yeah, I mean he turned the ball over and just went and just turned and looked at him running down the court. So I mean,
and I know you guys have probably touched on this before I even got on here, but I'm gonna give you my 2 cents. That away play, you don't even do that in a backyard basketball, sandlot ball. You don't even do that. You don't even do it. It's not basketball 1-on-1. You don't even do that when you playing out here on the street. You don't do that.
Our comes him arms. Yeah.
One of these guys said kindergartners don't even do that.
That's a fundamental. Yeah. Oh, that's something to learn starting out.
That's right.
Well, I'll give you my pick, though. I think Oway redeems himself.
Okay.
He gets loose on a fast break. We win by 1 because Oway gets down there and redeems himself. He gets some type of fast break points. Last seconds. We win by 1.
You see it, Krusty.
Okay.
Hey, we got to win this game. I don't care if we don't make the tournament. We got to beat Cal. We got to keep Cal lovers shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Y'all going to hate me in a minute.
William. What's your pick, William, buddy?
Who
you going with?
I'm going to go with Kentucky, and I'm going to at least say I don't think we'll get over 5. It ain't going to be a big win. It's going to be like 5 points or more.
Yeah. I picked 1 point, so you're better. That's better than I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least I don't think it's going to be like a big upset unless they come out playing great. And, either the first half they come out playing great or the second half they come out playing great. I look maybe 5 points. I don't think it's going to be like a big.
I might be like Vegas. I might go 0.5 point.
Okay.
Well, 0.5 point.
Okay. Zach, I'm gonna let you go last. Zach, I'm with our friend William. I'm with him. I think it's gonna be that 3, 4, 5 scenario point. Rusty picked a point. I'm saying Kentucky by 4. And I think we go up by 2 points. We stop them. We get the ball back. Arkansas foul us on a shot. We shoot 2 free throws to seal the game at the end. Kentucky by 4.
Always scores 22.
That's what I'm.
Always scores 22. Yeah. and the last two's going to be in the last
Always
second.
scores,
As the buzzer's going off, they're going to have to replay it, see if it lets
always
the finger
scores
in
17.
time.
Hey, Chandler might bust out a 10 and win.
Huh?
Well, yeah.
Roll
Yeah.
that dog,
Yeah.
something up.
Let me ask you
Your
something, Zach,
turn,
before you
Zach.
do your pick.
Oh.
Is Marissa around?
Yeah.
Is she? Ask her who Florida plays.
Otis Florida play
Who-
Saturday.
Who does Florida plays?
I know they doubled up South Carolina. They're not by 47. She's checking.
Let me see.
Well, boys, Michigan's putting it on Michigan State.
I told you, man.
They play.
21 first quarter.
They play Sunday.
Alabama.
They play. It's Alabama and Florida Sunday.
Alabama.
Tell her that big 7-foot G leaguer's going to get in there and
Okay, tell
dunk on that 6'9",
Marissa, I said,
whoever. Or 7, what is that dude? 7'9", or what is that big dude?
Oh, big Robidoux,
That
7'9".
big G leaguer's going to come in there and dunk on him.
Rusty said that new G leaguer coming back from
Tell
Alabama's
Marissa,
gonna dunk on
I
those
said-
7'9". What was it,
tell
Brent?
Marissa. Tell Marissa. I said Alabama by 32 points.
Gosh, I'll tell her.
32. Not
He
even.
said, Brent said
Yeah.
Alabama by 32 points. He said it could happen.
I'll pray for them.
She said, you ever watched college basketball before, though?
Mm.
I'll pray.
She said she'd be praying. She'd be praying for you, too.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Y'all ready for this?
All right, Zach. Your pick.
All right.
I'm ready. We're ready.
Y'all going to hate me.
No, you.
Hey,
Hey,
Go ahead, bud. Go ahead.
Arkansas, 93. Kentucky, 60.
Ooh.
50 or 60?
60. We lose by 30 plus.
Oh, my.
Hey, listen, I'm telling y'all this. I looked at their night. Arkansas scoring about 90 a game. We're scoring, I think, it was low 80s, like 82. But we got one of the best defenses. But when we play good teams, look what happens to us. That's the only reason I'm putting that big of a spread on there, because I just don't think – I think Arkansas is too deep on the bench, and I think Kentucky doesn't have enough depth to win. And I don't think we can slow the game down long enough to stay in it. I really don't. This, like I said earlier, this ain't going to be no second half comeback that we're going to get. If we win, you're going to have to dominate from tip to end. It ain't going to be nothing that you're going to have to fight and grit your way back into. Because Arkansas, especially at home, they're not going to let you come back, from 15, 17 down to win it. I just don't see it. And also, the last time I picked against y'all, I was right.
Well, that ain't going to be this time, because
Zach, I do pretty good at
do
picking.
you realize what we're going to have to put up with if that happens?
Listen, I want Kentucky to win.
Oh.
I'm just a
It don't
realist.
sound like it.
I'm just a realist, fellas. I swear.
I mean, like you got great points. I mean, you're not. I mean, you're right. I mean, we got to play a complete game. I mean, we
Yeah.
got to, guys.
You don't think
I-
Elway's going to redeem himself?
Rusty.
Hey, Elway might come out and
Hey,
score
we
30
got-
of verse 60.
Well,
Who knows?
if Elway scores 20, we win every time.
Now that is a hard.
You said,
I mean, that's a hard stat to go against. I mean, because it can happen. I mean, I can see Kentucky winning by 5, or I can see Arkansas winning by 30. I mean, it's.
I'm just going on.
Hey,
Well,
I mean, it can be a flip of a coin, but I just
our
don't.
next two games after the Arkansas is Oklahoma and Tennessee.
Yeah, at Oklahoma game's a 9 o'clock
Gotcha.
tip off
It's-
on a Wednesday night.
What time's the
Man, they've
game?
been
tomorrow?
playing a lot of Wednesday night games, ain't they?
I won't
Yeah.
say 6:30, but I don't
6:30,
know.
I think. William.
Yeah.
Maybe
6:30.
I've noticed
Six.
something
It's
6:30.
6:30.
fairly decent. If it gets late game, it's like, oh, it's bedtime. Let's go home, go to bed.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt, what? 9 o'clock?
Yeah. That's the way it is
Yeah,
Tuesday or Wednesday
that was
night.
9 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, the
was
Oklahoma's
9
9
o'clock.
o'clock tip off. Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm going to change gears here a little bit. What do y'all think about Miami? You know, they fired Manny Diaz, and he went to Duke. Now Miami's poaching their players. Took their quarterback and wide receiver. What do you think about that?
Duke's got a lot of
Well, just
that quarterback coming from Duke's bringing a lot of controversy with him, man. I'm telling you.
Well, that receiver that come with him led the ACC last year. But Manny Diaz wasn't good enough to coach Miami. They fired him. Now they're going poaching his players and going to court and spending a lot of money to do it.
I seen that.
That's
those
crazy.
coaches talk about tampering.
Oh, that's Ole
Have y'all
Miss.
been hearing a lot of that?
Yeah, they claim what's that new coach for Ole Miss? I can't think of his name right off.
Pete, is it Pete Boarding? Is that his name?
Golden or something.
I thought he was Borden.
Whatever.
It's Pete something. Yeah.
He ain't gonna last. But
Nah,
he
2 years.
supposedly he must have been messaging this kid while he's even in class and asking him what his buyout would be.
Ooh.
Multiple times.
Yeah, he's getting ready to go down for it.
That's right, Brandon Wilder.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
on
that
Dabo,
was
Dabo, like Brandon said, I heard Dabo was talking about the said they ain't gonna come in and turn my teams up, but Brandon Wilder says get Dabo on him.
Somebody's messaging the Clemson players too and offering, asking them what their buyouts was. That might have been. I think that might have been LSU. Was that LSU?
Might have been Ole
We
Miss.
probably learned this stuff from Kiffin.
Hey, Kiffin's the biggest snake in college football. Ain't nobody can convince me he's not.
He got all that money, and I bet he don't do crap.
Hey, Brent.
I'm gonna put it.
Look at this. That's the. You see it?
I got Kiffin.
At least it ain't staple puller. I like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's Derek and Ashley's little girl Callie.
Hey now, what you said? What you said?
Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah. Put that on TV.
Well, what about
she,
that now?
She free-handed that.
I'm gonna get a frame. And
Marissa's gonna frame it.
She can draw.
Brandon,
draw.
Dabo was right. He gave Ole Miss the chance to quit, and they kept coming. Hey, yeah, Dabo, they got to do something about this stuff.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen Cam Newton lately?
They got to do something about it.
He's got that podcast. He's been popping up. He looks like a freak show anymore. You know that? Y'all ain't seen Cam Newton lately?
I could tell you when last
My
time I seen
good.
him.
He looks like a clown. I used to like him. I mean, I'm not joking. And he's talking a bunch of nonsense too. I don't even know who to listen to.
Well, guys. Hey, guys, don't get out tonight because that snow, boys down here. I know, Rusty, you're up there, but Williams, that man, it's road to buy.
Yeah, it's coming.
Down here. Horn.
Yeah.
Well, what y'all think about this Super Bowl matchup?
Seahawks.
Well, guys, listen, I hope Seahawks.
Seahawks.
All right, he didn't pick the Vikings.
I never could stand the Patriots. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
What-
I
what about the Vikings?
Yeah. We for you.
They're regrouping. They're doing some soul searching right now. What they should have done was, and I retract what I said months and months ago. We should have kept Sam Darnold. I retract everything I said about the man.
How long they been regrouping now, Brent?
Well,
Well, you got phases. Once we there's phases. They're in phase 4 right now.
Marissa just said that they've been regrouping since the Titans have, so I can't say much.
well, guys, I'm gonna go back to Alabama hired that Ryan Grubb after he got fired from the Seahawks, but he was what's Pac-12 coach Alabama. He was his offensive coordinator at Washington before he went to Seattle.
DeBoer.
Oh, DeBoer.
Yeah, DeBoer. Well, so he had to have that Ryan Grubb. Yeah. So Seattle fired him. He got his chance. He got him. Well, now first year that dude's out of Seattle, he goes to the Super Bowl. What does that tell you about that dude?
Yeah.
We talked about the Patriots earlier. We used to didn't like them, Belichick, Patriots, all that, but I just think the Patriots couldn't score over 10 points on Denver. And I know Denver's got a good defense, but I think Seattle's defense is as good or better. So I don't see the Patriots beating the Seahawks. I really don't care one way or the other. I'm going to say I'd like to see the Patriots win just because of Averill, but I don't see it happen.
Oh.
No, and the thing about it is I want you to look at what the Seahawks did to the 49ers and then turn around to beat the Rams. I mean, they went through the NFC West in the regular season and the last 2 rounds of the playoffs just to make it to the Super Bowl, beating their divisional opponents.
I was wanting to see Stafford getting their Super Bowl because you got all these people saying he's not a Hall of Famer. I guess he's not if Bill Belichick ain't. So
I don't see half the people that's potential future Hall of Famers not getting into the Hall of Fame if Belichick can't.
Yeah, I don't see
they're wasting their time.
Yeah, if Belichick, what do they want you to do?
Apparently, you got to go out and win 47 consecutive MVPs, 36 Super Bowls, and I don't know what they expect nowadays. If he ain't a first ballot Hall of Famer, something is wrong with the sport. I'm telling you, it's wild.
Yeah.
They got to find out who's voting on these and get some of them clowns out because they're not doing what's right.
Guarantee you, Peyton Manning was voting on this.
Oh yeah, Peyton Manning. He ain't.
Let's see. You gotta have Peyton Manning. You gotta have Roethlisberger. Let's see who else is in the AFC at that time.
Probably Carson Palmer.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Well, boys.
Well, William likes the Bills. They got a lot of Kentucky players. How many Kentucky players they got on there, William?
Oh Lord, I don't even know.
They got a lot.
They got a lot. They like Kentucky players.
They got a lot.
Actually,
William, that's who I was pulling for because of the Kentucky players.
Yeah,
on Buffalo.
Hey, I tell you what, they got old Deion Walker, and I know they got Ray Davis. That's it. After that, other than Josh Allen and James Cook, I couldn't tell you much about that roster.
Maxwell Harrison.
Harrison.
Ray Davis he makes a good plays for them here and there, and he does their kickoff returns. But Walker, he's playing like he's been playing for 5 or 6 years.
Davis did. He kicked PAT for him.
Yeah. But he catches some nice passes and stuff for him too.
Yeah.
But anyways, that Bills are cursed after the 90s.
Was that the year when he won?
They fired their coach, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, Minnesota is too. They've been to 4 Super Bowls and they ain't won one of them. And then they always get to the NFC Championship game to go to the Super Bowl and get beat every time.
I think is Arizona the last.
I've been looking at. I've been going through that. Yeah, Cho, you're right. You're right, Zach. I love them. They're my team. But I don't know. They're
Well, I'm a
they just
Bengals
get right
fan,
down to
so-
it, and they just always lost.
They lose a lot too.
Yeah. And I remember like Rusty said last year, he said when me and Rusty growing up, he said old Brent said we play that Tecmo Bowl, said he'd always get Minnesota.
Yeah. Well, you guys had Sega
You
a
remember
lot.
that, Rusty?
So we played that Madden a lot too back then. Yeah, you always got
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I don't remember Cotton.
Guys, tomorrow's going to be tough. And I'm like Rusty. We have got to win this thing.
We've
We've
got
got
to win. It's more important
Zach,
than
you
making
did
a
make some
tournament.
good points. We ain't been playing. We've not been playing very well. Yeah. You know, and I can see where Zach's coming from. You know, some of the points he said. I mean, but we got to win this. We've got to, guys.
You know, I don't see many games where you talk about a must-win game, the 22nd game of the season. But this is going to be Calipari's Super Bowl this year.
Oh yeah.
And I just think,
If we,
I would have more confidence in Kentucky if this was at Kentucky, but it just being above Walton, I just don't see it, man.
if we lose by 30 points, like you say, the wheels are going to come plumb off of it. They're going to be arguing in the locker room again. They're going to be there's girlfriends.
Yeah, we're gonna be sitting on crib blocks.
Yeah. Be like renter, not returning your renter.
Well, guys, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Say we lose this game. I don't want to, but let's just say we lose. Is there any way we can recover with some of the opponents that we've got coming up?
Yeah.
And I just named a couple. Tennessee, we got to play Tennessee again. Florida. To say William, we got Florida after Tennessee. We got Vanderbilt again. We play Vanderbilt again.
Ooh.
Texas A&M
Well,
and Florida.
Can I answer
if
like
we can make a
this?
good showing if we can make a good showing during the SEC tournament, if we can make a good showing during is there any way to recover? Is what I'm trying to ask. Let me go back to that.
I
Any way
believe
to recover if we do lose this game tomorrow?
they could.
You believe they can recover, William?
If they lose this one, you got to change a lot and come together as a team. But I believe they could recover themselves some.
I think it depends.
Okay.
If they put up a good fight and they lose a close game, they fight a hard game and Arkansas just beats them. But if they have the body language and the stupidity like they had in the Vanderbilt game, I think the wheels are coming off.
I agree.
That's a good point.
I can't team for coming out. Oh, if they give it all and bust their tail doing it, hey, I'm fine with you losing as long as you try. But if you just come out and you just I'm going through the motions.
I was picking that up.
That Vanderbilt game was ridiculous. I mean, that was flat out ridiculous.
I'm like William. I think there is a way we can recover, and then we can do a good showing in the SEC tournament. I'm just Kentucky.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna win this game more than if we win this game, if we lose this game, still don't make the tournament. This game's a big game for me. We gotta win this game. I don't want to hear them mouths.
Yeah.
Oh, Calipari this. And I done gave my opinion on him earlier. I ain't going through all that again. I don't want to hear it.
Okay, we won't. Guys, you got anything else for them tonight?
I think this is a big old game for us.
Yeah,
I think y'all need it.
I do too, guys. I think it's.
Like I said, I think this is.
I think it's a big game. I'm not Rusty.
I think this is Arkansas Super Bowl, buddy. You know, I've always hated playing at Bud Walton. I don't know the environment there. I hate it. I
And
think this is just we're running into a really good Arkansas team, and I'm not saying we're a bad team. I'm not 100% not saying that, but I think the level of play. I think Arkansas is here. We're here.
Yeah.
this needs to be our get right game. This
Yeah.
needs to be our get right game. And
Come to Jesus meeting. That's what. That's what.
I'm serious. Noah needs to play. You need to put him in there and tell him get down in the paint and play dirty, or when the ball touches your hands, shoot it. Because he can knock some of them boys around down there.
I think that's why they put the 30 pounds on him.
They need to use it.
Play dirty, but don't get caught.
Yeah, they do.
I don't care. Foul out. Rough them up. Get in there, rough them up. Or if you want to play the 3-point line, as soon as that ball hits your hand, shoot it. Don't second guess.
Yeah, he cannot be hesitant this game.
Yeah.
That's there's a lot of hesitation in his play. If that ball gets his hand, he's got to look for his shot because most of the time he's pretty automatic. He's got to look for his shot tomorrow because they're gonna storm our shooters. That's for sure. But we've got to, like I said, if we slow this game down and make it a half court game, I see us winning it. But if we try to run a gun with Arkansas, they've just got too many weapons, and it's not going to play in our favor.
Well, all preseason, all we heard was he's the purest, best 3-point shooter we got. And
maybe for the 2 minutes he gets to play,
get some good rebounds.
Yeah,
they need to say, hey, you gonna be a hit man or you gonna be a 3-point shooter? Take your pick. But play.
Yeah.
well,
he's got to take advantage of these minutes. He has to.
Yeah.
Talking about not being hesitant. I've watched them, and there's quite a few games where quite a few of the players would be hesitant. They either go to shoot and then pass it off, or pass it and shoot it. You got to make your mind up to decide. Okay, I get this ball, I'm putting it up. There ain't no hesitation about it.
Right.
That's how we was last year.
I agree with
you.
Yeah. Last year you had the shooters to jack it up though, and they had no questions. I mean, you was surrounded by 3-point shooters, and Noah was one of them. This year he's playing a little more on that hesitant side. And you got it. Yeah,
Chandler's got better.
Yeah.
If you're a pure elite shooter, your number one priority on that court is to look for that shot. You have to. You can't. You just can't hesitate.
Can't second guess.
No.
But boys, I hope we win tomorrow. I hope y'all's power stays on so you can watch the game.
Guys,
I know how it is down there.
Me too. Yeah, I know. And it's coming. It's snowing pretty good, guys. But guys, I believe we close it out tonight. And William, I want to ask you, buddy, will you come back on with us?
Yeah, thank you for coming on.
Will you come back on the show with us?
Yeah, I'll come
again
back.
sometime?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, let me or Zach know. You come on next week if you want to. Anytime you want to. Anytime. Like I said, and I'm serious. If you want to come on next Friday, after going through this Arkansas game and stuff and talk about it, just let Zach know. Hey, come back on the show, buddy. Anytime you want to. Don't care a bit to.
I like it.
And thank you for coming on, buddy.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Just let Zach know. And guys, we're gonna get off of here. We thank you for watching us tonight, guys. We want to thank our sponsor, Overbay Enterprises. And listen, if you want to email us, and I've got it right here, guys. Any questions about the show? I know everybody can't watch us live all the time, but if you want, email us any questions you've got, anything, or hey, if you would just want to come on here, hey, and talk with us.
Yeah, that's basically our mailbag. It's basically our mailbag.
But guys, we're going to get out of here. We want Well, thank you for tuning in. Just a minute. I'll let my internet get buffering.
Well, I hope we don't play like this tomorrow. I hope they don't get out there and start buffering.
But guys,
We've
for
had it.
about the third, fourth time, thank you.
Yeah, we got
Thank
there
you for
start going that
joining
little circle
with us. Thank you for your support. And yeah, thank you for your support. We'll be back here next week. Thank you, William, for coming on tonight. Like I said, if you want to come on next Friday or whenever you want to, just let us know, man. Just let us know. You're more than welcome. Like I said, we're just fans ourselves. We just fans ourselves getting on here, talk about Kentucky, all kinds of sports. You know, we just love doing this.
Yeah. I sure appreciate
So,
it.
guys, with that being said,
you're welcome.
Remember, guys, buddy, you're welcome. You're welcome. Well, guys, God loves you. Go Big
Yeah.
Blue.
Go Big Blue!
Good night, everybody.